Hey guys, today's video has to do with believing in yourself. About 20 years ago, I got this sweatshirt. And I got this sweatshirt because I was working for a modeling agency and I was doing a variety of things for the modeling agency. And I won't get like deeply into the whole story behind all of that right now. But I was working for this modeling agency and I was doing some modeling on the side, some of which they didn't know about. And I happened to get like hooked up with this Sony thing that was happening on the University of Arizona campus. And I was a student there at the time. And so I got hooked up with this thing, and it was like a promotional kind of a deal. So if you know, like promotional modeling, models go, they get hired to like, hand out shots at the bar for like, Killian Red or Stolies or something like that. Or like from in my case, this was Sony. They had like a big display on campus at the U of A campus in the mall. And anyway, to make a long story short, I kind of fell into this thing and I really didn't know what I was doing. It was fun. We just had a lot of fun. Well, it turns out that we ended up in an issue of Sports Illustrated Campus Edition. It was just the girls and I. We weren't wearing skimpy clothing or anything. In fact, well, we weren't wearing these sweatshirts, but I actually like co-opted this sweatshirt and a jacket that I have that's kind of a 90s looking jacket. So my kids were like, "Oh my gosh, that's so 90s, mom." But anyway, I have these and they're memories of like this thing that I did and I just kind of jumped into it. So fast forward 20 years later and I'm talking to my friend Daphne Walters today, and we're talking about like frustrations that we're having and just, issues with like our business and being entrepreneurs and being moms and the whole like the whole thing. It's just the whole thing of trying to like do things for other people, trying to work in a profession that is sort of a new profession in a lot of ways, in terms of what we're doing, and trying to break free with all of that, and make it successful for us, make it successful for other people, make sure that we're following up with people, that we're doing the things that we need to do. So anyway, we were talking about all of that, and she said, sometimes my best work is when I just wing it. And she didn't say those exact words, but I'm basically like, shortening it for her. And I thought about it. Here I am wearing the sweatshirt of like one of the times in my life where I totally was winging something. I had no idea what I was doing. I was on production sets. I was modeling, I was teaching modeling. I was teaching young parents how to keep their kids safe in the industry. I was doing these things because I intuitively knew what I was doing. I mean, I did know what I was doing. I was in it. I like saw. I was educating myself, but I didn't feel like I really knew what I was doing because I wasn't like a PhD in film. I wasn't like an actress who had like, won Grammys and that's a music, isn't it? See, you know what I'm talking about. Emmys and things like that. I mean, I hadn't even, I wasn't even a SAG member at that point in time, to be honest. I eventually joined, but I wasn't, I had my acting from high school. I was a member of the Thespians troupe in my high school, and I still have the card somewhere. But I just wasn't, I didn't feel like I was anybody. I didn't feel like I was capable of giving anybody else information or knowledge or to help them to get to where they needed to be. Fast forward now, I have a master's in psychology. I am a certified personal trainer through National Academy of Sports Medicine. I was an educator, licensed educator in 3 states for 10 years, over 10 years. I worked as a mental health counselor. I've worked in nonprofit organizations. I've worked in hospitals. I've worked in, for-profit hospitals. I've run an intensive outpatient program. I've done many modalities. I mean, I've worked with many, many patients and over a period of time, clients, and in the gym, in the clinical, field, in counseling. I've been an educator for years. I know what I'm doing. And yet I doubt myself. Why? Because I let the voice that's in here tell me that I'm not good enough and I'm not worthy of doing what it is that I'm doing. I also let other people's chatter. I've even had colleagues that I've worked with try to call me out and say that I'm not what I am. They know my degrees. They've seen what I am. I mean, it's not like it's hidden. You can call the U of A and find out that I graduated. You can call University of Phoenix and find out I graduated. You can look online and look for my professional licensures and all of my credentials and all of that. But the thing is that that's not important, because that's not really what people are hiring me for when they take me on as a therapist or as a counselor or as a coach. Now, technically, I can't call myself certain things if I don't hold that particular certification in the state that I'm working in or whatever. But you know what? That doesn't matter. The whole point is that as a coach, as a Beachbody coach in particular, I've used the products. I know what they're like. I understand what I'm doing. I think that this is the easiest, cheapest, and best way for people to get involved in doing what they're doing. And that's it. And I need to believe in myself. And just like I forget about the fact that I was in Sports Illustrated and I've been published and I've done all kinds of like exciting things in my life. And I just, it's so easy to forget that. And people get jealous and they don't like that. And they try to make you forget all of that. You try to make you forget all of that and you buy into it. Why? Just do it. Fake it till you make it. So, whatever your goals are, whatever it is that you want to do with your life, I mean, I'm there as a support, just as a friend, if anything else. But when it comes down to it, just do it. You don't need to be all fancified. I mean, I even thought about like this video. Do I need to put on makeup? Do I need to look? No, just do it. Just get out there. Live your life. Be exciting. I'm looking forward to what you do. I'm looking forward to what I do. I love you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.